Hey guys, Steve here, singledadfitdad.com. Thanks for watching the video. Today I want to talk about energy. The reason being is most of us are falling way short of it. I actually recently ran a survey of readers of the blog, and a lot of people have come back with, I just don't have the energy to work out. As dads and single dads, we're busy. Like, we have a shit ton of stuff to do and very little time to get it all done. So the last thing that we want to do is exercise because we're spent. So today I've listed out 20 ways that you can actually increase your energy. Just even incorporating a few of these can make a huge difference. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't do most of them. So anyway, energy is something that is really invaluable. Whether it's not, and it's not just about exercise. It's about being good at your job, and more importantly, having the energy to be very patient and being able to spend the quality time with your kids that you want to, right? So a lot of people get home, they're exhausted, you've worked 8-10 hours, whatever it is, and you just want to veg out, right? You eat dinner and you relax on the couch and you're spent, right? What if you had a ton of energy instead, and instead of laying around and being a lazy piece of shit, you felt awesome, right? And it's possible. So here we go. Let's run through these 20 quick ways that you can have more energy. So first up, get up early. I'm a big believer in getting enough sleep. People will tell me, oh, I function fine on 4 hours or 5 hours of sleep. And while you may think that's the case, it's really doing you a disservice. It's my belief that, we all need somewhere between 7 and 8 hours of good quality sleep to really function optimally. And I think that if you can get the routine of getting enough sleep, your energy will rise. When you're running on caffeine and short sleep, and you're using sugar and other things to boost you, those are all temporary energy sources. So we don't really want that. It's not going to help us. We want more sustained energy. Sunlight. I used to take a walk. Actually, I took probably 5 or 6 walks every day when I was at my desk job, just to get outside and get some light, right? Once the sun hits you, you feel fantastic, right? You're soaking in, those vitamins, the endorphins are going, and, it's just a great way to feel better. For me, when it's sunny out, I just feel way more productive. When it's gloomy, obviously there's a reason why Seattle, Portland, and the Pacific Northwest has some of the higher suicide rates, is because it's so fucking gloomy all the time. You go to a place like Denver or Boulder, Colorado, where there's 300 days of sunshine, it's the opposite, right? Everybody's outside, you see a lot of smiles. So anyway, that's my 2 cents there. We talked about this, getting 7 to 8 hours sleep, very important. Do not short yourself with sleep. Really important, even if you think that you can get by with less. Breakfast, protein, carb, fat. Make sure you're eating breakfast for one, even if you don't want to. Don't skip your breakfast, even if it's something light. But I don't want you to have the typical American breakfast, which is pretty much 100% carbs, right? It's a bowl of oatmeal or toast or cereal with milk. Mix it up. I want you to have fat, carbs, and protein for breakfast. Okay, and you can play with it, whatever. But for example, you could use let's call it a piece of wheat toast with peanut butter, almond butter, and some eggs. That kind of covers all 3 bases there. Stretch every day and foam roll. So stretching, really important. It's actually funny. My father, he's 69 years old, and he's in fantastic shape, especially for someone that old. And one of the keys is, not only does he exercise every day, but he stretches for an hour or more every single day. And he does not miss a day. So I've been able to watch him over the years. He's not aging like most people. He gets around perfectly. He's got the health of a 30-year-old. So really important to keep loose flexibility. Us as men, we get tight, especially shoulders, hunched over a desk, hip flexors, from sitting all day or driving, in long commutes. So really important. And also, if you don't foam roll, get one. I'm getting ready to throw out a video here that will show you how to properly foam roll, and really, really helpful. Stay off the couch. This is obvious. Just get your ass off the couch. Get moving. Do something else. Okay? You want to come home and you want to sit down and you want to relax, give it a few minutes, that's fine. Don't spend more than a few minutes on the couch, because then you just get tired and lazy. You don't need that. Daily movement, that includes going for a nice walk after work, middle of the day, early morning. That includes exercise. Do something every day. I don't care if you're in the gym or outside, just get moving. Get the blood flowing through the muscles, and you'll feel better, I guarantee it. Cold shower therapy. This is actually something that I found out through somebody I know in the online community, Joel Runyon. He runs the blog of Impossible Things. Kind of a cool thing he's got going on there. But anyway, he introduced me to cold shower therapy. It's worth checking out. I have a tough time with it, doing it more than once in a while, but taking a cold shower instead of a hot one sucks, but you do feel amazing afterwards, and it can give you that, energy that you might need to get your day off to a good start. Get enough omega-3s. We're not eating enough omega-3, so if you have to take a supplement, eat more fish, whatever it is, do it. Okay, stop being so serious. Everybody is so serious all the time. Relax, chill out, have some fun, laugh, just chill the fuck out, really. That's gonna help you. Look sharp. That's just about dressing up, right? So if you don't have a job that requires you to wear something nice, a suit and tie, or something that makes you look and feel good about yourself, get dressed up anyway. Make it a night, maybe once a week or twice a week, that you go out with your girlfriend or your wife or your buddies. Look your best. Okay, when you're looking like when you feel like you look your best, everything is heightened, right? You feel like you're on your A game. You're more motivated, you're more confident, and this will help you in turn with your energy levels. Okay, music, a big one for me especially. I love driving, probably too fast, but I listen to a lot of heavy stuff when I drive, Slayer, that kind of stuff, and it really pumps me up and gets my energy going. Whatever it is for you, I don't care, whether it's in your basement or your garage or your car. Find some tunes that get your heart pumping. Maybe it brings back a memory from back when you were really in shape, or when you were playing, college football, or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Get those tunes pumping. Avoid being miserable. Really important. I'll tell you from firsthand experience, I was fucking miserable for years. I mean, years. Probably 6 or 7 years spanning straight over. I was just grumpy all the time, rarely smiled, laughed. I wasn't in the best relationship, and I was really struggling with my job, and it sucked, and it sucked the life not only out of everyone around me, but me. I just had no energy. I didn't want to do shit. I just wanted to crawl up in a hole and just do nothing. So, whatever your situation is, if it's a terrible, marriage, or it's a soul-sucking job, find what it is that's making you so unhappy and fix it. Life is way too short. Embrace your day. This is something that I've started to do recently. It's just kind of recognize that, I am really lucky to be able to do what I do. For me, I get to work at home. I train my clients in their homes outside. It's really a dream come true. I'm not making the money that I was making when I was miserable in my financial advisor job, but who fucking cares, right? That doesn't bother me at all. It's all about quality of life for me. Do something good. Another thing, I would suggest doing something good, preferably for somebody you don't know, a stranger. It could even be something as small as, taking their shopping cart from them while they're unloading their groceries in the car and wheel it back for them. I'll do something like that, or just something small that someone will take notice of, and maybe it changes the course of their day, or maybe they're like, wow, that was restores their faith in humanity. Whatever it is, give a homeless person $1 or $5 or $20, make their day, make their week. What do you think? Most people give a homeless person on the street $1, change, maybe $5. What if you handed them a 20? What if you handed them a 50? What's going to happen then? You think, yeah, they may spend it on booze, but their life still is worse than yours. Stop watching television. It's just, we spend, I forgot the stats, but it's some ridiculous amount of time we spend, whatever it is, 30 hours a week on television. It's such a waste of time, and it's just so not conducive to feeling good. Or, you know, you just sit there like a lump on a log. You're lazy, you know, you tend to, you know, you'll grab a beer or you'll start eating chips. Just stay off of the couch. Eating berries, you know, just a great source of a whole bunch of things, you know, fiber and antioxidants, and just eat berries every day. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, whatever it is. You'd be surprised at the change in energy you have. Adding fiber to your diet, you know, peas, you know, this greens, there's just so many different sources of fiber, but just getting enough fiber in your diet, surprisingly, will help you with your energy as well. And then the last but not least, let's say just accomplish something each day. You know, if you can kind of accomplish one thing every day, I think that you'll be really surprised at how much better you feel. You know, obviously when you feel better about yourself, it's just a big snowball effect. You have more energy, right? You're more motivated, you have more energy. You know, and now I'll just speak from personal experience. I've got a to-do list every day, and when I get something done, I feel good and I want to move on to the next. You know, if I get nothing checked off on my to-do list, I don't feel like doing shit the next day. I really don't. You know, I'm just not feeling it. So just strive to accomplish one thing, no matter how small. Just want to thank you for watching this video. And any questions at all, just hit me up, Steve at singledadfitdad.com. Thanks.